Hello, friends. Welcome in. How are you today? I hope you're having a fantastic day. Let me just double check that everything is working, and then we will begin. In the meantime, how are you? What have you been up to? Let me see here. Okay. Lower the music. Okay. Get rid of these. Okay. I believe we are good to go. Let's go ahead and move over here. Welcome in, everybody. Hello. Magical, you were first. How are you? Welcome in. How's it going? Today, we will be playing... Outer Wilds, which I am excited about. It has been on my list to play for a very long time. And yeah, I'm excited to get into that. I need to remember when we get into the game, I'll need to make another pinned message. It's going all right. How are you? It's going pretty good. Going pretty good here. Mostly just worked. And I had a little nap, and that's about it. Wivey had a great stream last night, so that was very fun. Feel like carry, a good stream from him always carries over some joy for me. So, yeah, man, welcome in, Bear. Hello, how's it going? Why the melting bear? Also, these, where is... maybe that needs to go here. And here, maybe. It was a fun stream. It was a fun stream. That's such a fun game. I'm tired. What have you been up to today, Bear? That was a very fun stream. Ratchet and Clank has been such a fun... As someone who has never played those games, very fun to, see them and see them played, as well as, of course, see them played by someone who, really enjoys the series and, knows the games and that kind of stuff. Because you can tell that Wivey really is enjoying playing them. So, it does make me want to play them. I've said before, I just feel like the first games are just so... There's just no quality of life anything. So it just feels like the first ones might be a little bit of a slog, but we'll see. Went to the doctor. I have a very rare sleeping condition. I didn't know you were going to the doctor today. I know you were talking about things yesterday in Wivey's chat. Is that what you went to go see the doctor about? And Sassy, welcome in. How are you? Also, I love my social media post, my Instagram post that I made earlier today. just got announced in the Discord by the Jetbot, even though that was 8 hours ago, maybe something like that. Yeah, it has a name, but I forgot it. Oh dang. Did the doctor give you any ideas or like prescribe you with anything or like wants you to do like a different kind of sleep test or something? Yeah, hopefully you're able to get some sleep. Well, had a good day. Finished the Balrog. I saw. It looks so good. And worked on the jigsaw some more. How many? Did you say how many pieces the jigsaw was? And how do you like the Balrog? And Yimit, thank you for your service. I appreciate it. I know Emmers does too. Yeah, the Balrog turned out great. Sassy made the Lego book nook of the Balrog. We are. You're welcome. We are only a few days till 2026. Then a few more days until my birthday. Then Animal Crossing. Well, and then big hops before that, but lots of stuff coming up in the next couple weeks. Hey, why didn't? Oh, because I have the Christmas one set up. Right. I need to switch things back to normal. 1,000? Biggest one we've done in a while. I've loved building the Balrog. It was so much fun. They look so cool. The book nooks just look super, super cool. Big fan. Big fan. Hypnagogic Hallucinations is the name. Interesting. I wonder, without looking it up, I'm pretty sure hypnic is related to sleep. Or something like that. Gogic. I don't know. Let me look it up. Hypnagogic. Oh, okay, that makes sense. So for those curious about the etymology, because I usually am, hypnos, or I guess it comes from Greek, so it's like hupnos, is sleep, and agogos means leading. So like, hypnagogic is the state immediately before falling asleep. So hypnagogic hallucinations would be hallucinations, I guess, as you're falling asleep or before falling asleep. If you've ever, actually, what's funny is I learned this from Fiona Apple, of all places. If you have ever been falling asleep and all of a sudden you like twitch or like sometimes it's because people are having that like dream that they're falling, and it's like that always happens like right in the middle. That's called a hypnic jerk. If you do that. So anyway, she has a song where she uses that phrase, and I was like, what does that mean? Anyway, my brain is making this stuff to help me sleep, but my body isn't doing it, so I get crazy hallucinations. Interesting. What did the doctor say? What, like any kind of treatment plan or anything? I love Hotel Pools. This song is very good. I can't remember where I first heard this. It might have either been on like just Spotify randomly, or part of me feels like I heard this on someone's stream, and I was like, this is very nice. Um, she says it must be very stressed out for it to be happening frequently. That does. I mean, you've had a intense year, so that would make sense. Um. So, is the treatment don't be stressed? Because I hope there's something more to that. My mom came home and then I started having the hallucination. So yeah, I mean, it would make sense that, uh, yeah, you've had a tough one. So I wouldn't be surprised to hear that. I don't think. Um, Well, hopefully there's some kind of uh plan in place, or there will be soon, or something, because it feels like, you know, I tried sleeping pills, they did not have a good effect on my head, so I won't be taking them. Yeah, those can be rough. uh from what I understand, I've never taken sleeping pills, as we know from Orient Express, 90% of people are taking sleeping pills, if Orient Express is to be believed. um but sometimes melatonin works for me, but other times I also then just don't feel like. It's funny, like melatonin can have also an opposite effect sometimes, I think, where then like you're too awake. So yay, 10%. uh but yeah, so I don't know. Well, maybe, I don't know, maybe it'd be good to look into ways of, like, I don't know, stress management, or de-stressing or something. I don't really know how all that works, really. Tried a lot of different things for sleep, and unfortunately alcohol really helped back in the day. Yeah, well, maybe let's not do that. Maybe let's not do that, Bear. There are other options that are maybe also not sleeping pills or like sleeping aids, but also not, you know, not alcohol also. Bruce, welcome in. How are you? I still 3 years, so we good. Yeah. I just wanted to make sure that I'd be like, yeah, no, probably not. That's probably not, you know, a good situation. uh, uh, Kava Kava? What is that? Um, uh, but Bruce, how are you? How's it going? Yeah, what is that? I was well, there was in Anchorage, there was a pancake place called Kava's Pancake, so I think of that, but I don't think that's what you're talking about. Um anyway. Oh, also yesterday, I just because a few of you missed it, do I still have it? I do. No, or well, is that gold to you guys? Uh we got our first golden Kappa train yesterday. Uh Thanks to Anonymous and Madrigal, and I think that was it. Was there someone else? Uh I think that was it. But we got we had our first golden Kappa train. It was very exciting. I think that's happening right when I was going to bed. It popped up as a notification. Oh, really? In like your Twitch app? Uh, or like at the top of the. Wait, really? Oh, that's wild. Interesting. I didn't know it would send you a notification for that. But yeah, so it's exciting. They only last 24 hours, which is really kind of sad. So in the middle of this stream, that Kappa will be turning back into a pumpkin. But it's okay. It's fine. If we get to enjoy its ephemeral majesty. Well, at least Magical and I. I'm so sleepy. This winter storm with 50 miles an hour wind is wild. That sounds it. It would also make me sleepy. It is apparently snowing right now. I have not checked outside, but apparently it's snowing here. Well, maybe not. I'm getting conflicting reports. My weather app on my computer says it's snowing for the next hour. My phone app says otherwise. But oof, we're gonna get cold. Saturday and Sunday, -12. Oof. But the next week it goes up to like 17. So the snow hurts when it hits you at 50 miles an hour. I bet. That would not be fun. I got hailed on once, and that was not fun. I imagine cold little, even though they're soft, would not, not feel good. And the wind just, like, makes things worse. When I took the picture for YV's Kudo board, it was so windy. It was so windy. The weather's crazy. We hit close to 50 this morning, and now it's below freezing with 25-mile winds and gusts of 50 miles an hour. Yeesh, the weather over there. That at 25... or wait. Or, well... 20-degree-ish difference. That's a wild day. -12 isn't scary to me. I just stay inside. I really don't, Yeah, it says he's also getting wind. Why is it so windy where all of you guys live? Granted, it was also windy here, but let's see. What else? Is there anything else happening? Anything in the world of gaming or in your lives? Yeah, the wind has knocked out my power 3 times today, Bear. We have 28 degrees with where it feels like 9 because of the wind chill. Eugh. Yeah, I think the day I was taking pictures, I think it was technically like 8 degrees, but it was very windy, and so it was like, it feels like negative something, but it was so cold. And I'm up north. South Jersey had closer to 30-degree change. Yeesh. In the last hour and a half? Goodness, Bear. I hope you get to be here. Gaming. I want to play new Metroid bad. Ooh, I've heard good things. I've heard very, very good things. I think, was Emmers talking about it? I think Emmers played it, or is playing it, maybe. But yeah, I think I've heard good things from what it sounds like. I have not played. Well, I think I played the first Metroid for a little bit when I was like really little. I did not get very far. I was not very good at it. But I've not played like any other Metroid game, so it's sort of like, it's never really been on my radar. Oh, the interview went well. Yeah, tell us about your interview. Bruce had an interview. There you go. I also saw Bear's name, and my brain exploded. I've played Super and Other M. Yeah, I don't think I've played any Metroid game. So and I mean, it kind of makes sense. I am bad at Metroidvanias. So like, granted, is the new one considered, I mean, maybe it is still considered a Metroidvania, but So that leaked Epic Games list for their Christmas giveaways was wildly wrong, really, but I did snag a few of the games offered. What did you end up getting? So someone just like leaked a wrong list or something? New picture, my avatar profile picture on Twitch. Is that what you mean, Bear? It's fine. I got offered the job. What? You did? Congratulations, Bruce. So the interview went very well then. Why are you on the fence? What do you think? I don't know where they got their info. They probably just, people love making up stuff just to see if it goes viral. It's like every time with Smash Bros. People love putting out like leaked rosters, or like anytime there's a Nintendo Direct, there'll be like, this is the leaked whatever, and then it's like never right. I have other ideas I wanted to explore. I don't like being hired that quickly. That's fair. It probably means that they're like fairly desperate for that, which makes you wonder, why are they desperate for it? But maybe that just means you're such a great candidate, Bruised. What other options do you want to explore? Looks good, thank you. I posted it on Instagram today. I haven't really updated the last picture. It was maybe at the start of 2025 or late 2024. I don't remember when I last changed my profile picture. So I was like, it's probably time for a new one. I also would love to see what's happening with the Smash series. I need to know. I want to know if Sakurai is working on it. I just want to know. Viewfinder, what a great game. Cassette Beasts. I've not played. I did watch Pucks played a lot of Cassette Beasts, and that seems like a fun game. Seems interesting. If you like Pokemon, Cassette Beasts seems like a good game. And just because it was free, Disco Elysium, nice. We love that. What a great game. I want to work from home. I'd like some sort of benefits. Yeah, that's true. That's fair. Yeah, hopefully then something comes up. Cause yeah, I can imagine. Do you have much barista experience? Like, have you worked in coffee shops before? Do I own Cassette Beasts? No, I don't think so. I think I like almost bought it at some point, but anyway. What was I gonna say? Viewfinder's great. I watched Alex McBen played it. We played it or streamed it a long time ago, but I watched him stream it. It was like right before my trip. It was very fun to watch him play. It's such a great game. If you guys like perspective puzzle games, Viewfinder is excellent. It's very similar to Superliminal, which I also recommend. If you haven't played Superliminal, excellent game. When does the Steam sale end? January 5th. Okay. I need to remember. Hold on. I'm going to put... What were we talking about? Portal. None of the Portal games are on PlayStation, right? That's only Xbox and Steam. Because they're like Valve games or something. Portal. No, but we do have on PlayStation Bridge Constructor Portal, and Portal Pinball. So same. Um I've spent 20 plus years in coffee. Wait, no, wait. Management. Have you? How did I not know this? Latte artist. I make real coffee. That is amazing. Bruce, how did I not know this? I did not know this at all. That's very cool. I could see you as a coffee shop manager for sure. I feel like you give off coffee shop vibes. Absolutely. Latte artist. I cannot make latte art. I don't know how. I make real coffee. I don't support corporate coffee. That's totally fair. It's here in Alaska. A lot of the bigger, like, Starbucks doesn't do very well here. Like, it's not very popular. People don't go to Starbucks. We have like 2 Starbucks or like big stores, and then I think there's like one in the malls probably, and Target obviously, but like people don't really go to Starbucks here. It's all about the smaller places. I've not finished Superliminal. What a great game. I feel like you'd be able to finish it pretty fast. Oh, also, yesterday after stream, I did platinum Chroma Gun. There were only 2 things that I was missing, and I just looked up a guide that recommended like which levels to go to complete them. One of them was beat a level without firing your gun. And the thing is that I think I probably could have done that naturally, but I always just kind of just shot my gun, like, just because, like, if I was trying to explain my plan, I would sometimes, like, just shoot in a direction so you guys know what I was, like, talking about. But there was one level where you don't have to shoot anything, and so I just made sure not to shoot my gun at all and did that pretty fast. And then the other one was to try to jump over an electrical tile. But the thing is it was weird, and I'm fairly positive I tried doing this on stream. But it the way it registered, like, I guess the way the jump works is kind of odd. Because I even tried doing it the first time I tried it, it didn't click. But the little guide that I was reading said something about, like, you have to already be in the air as you're trying to go over it. Because I guess, I don't know if the hitbox is just very, like, tall or something. I don't know. Anyway. But it took me literally 5 minutes. I could have done it on stream, but I didn't realize it was not going to take that long. I'm just quiet. I don't talk a lot about my history. That's fair. I love small shop love. Yeah. In Anchorage, we have a lot of... there's Kaladi Brothers, which is a bigger company. Bigger than... They're bigger than a standalone shop because they're based in Seattle? ? I think they're based in Seattle or Portland. And so they are, like, they're in multiple states. So bigger company, but they're good. But obviously much smaller than Starbucks. But then we have excuse me, I've got the hiccups. Or not really hiccups, just little small burps. We have coffee huts everywhere. So just on the side of the road, there are little coffee house-looking things. And those are so good. I tend to go to those. Because it's very convenient. But I did see that one of my favorite ones closed down, which is sad. Which makes me very sad because the lady who owned it was very nice. She was incredibly nice, and her white chocolate mochas were always so good. Like my absolute favorite. Yeah, I need to add Portal. Oh, I can get it even at a lower price if I buy the Portal bundle. Wait. What is in the Portal bundle? Do I own Portal 2? Hey, I own Portal 2. Lol. Wait, do I? Yeah, I do. Lol. I didn't realize that. I already own Portal 2. What do you know? A surprise gift to myself from whenever I bought that. When did I get Portal 2? I honestly, legitimately don't remember. Well, that's fun. Coffee shacks are cool. Yeah, we have, so, let me see. Anchorage. Coffee Hut. What's a good example of one? That one looks very nice. I don't think I know where that one is. I feel like some of them look really nice. Some of them look very trashy. I'm sure the coffee is good regardless. But let's. They just look like this. Very small picture. They just look like this, and they're usually like in parking lots or like right off the side of the road or something. And they're just great. I feel like a lot of them are kind of samey. Like a lot of them will have the exact same stuff. Like if they have muffins or breakfast burritos or something, it's all like, you know, the same. They get it from the same place or whatever. But so I mean, obviously some of them are much better at making different kinds of coffee, just depending on who's working and whatever. But there's some that have like themes. But anyway, I like them. I have no motivation to get out of bed. That's fair. I don't blame you, especially when it's that cold and windy. No one's making you get out of bed. I saw this one. I wonder where this is. This is the one that I said, "Oh, this looks nice." Hello. Look at this one. It just looks like a little house. I'd live there. Little tiny home. It's very quaint. Yeah. It's very pretty. Yeah, it like looks legitimately like a little house. I mean, this one is like not quite. That one's more of a shack. The one on the left is more of a shack, I think. The one on the right is a coffee home. Lots of those coffee places in the mountains. I've lived really. Oh, that's so cool. I was going to make a short joke, but I decided not to, of it because it'd be perfect because I'm short. That would be great. I would live there if I could own one. I'd have to learn to make good coffee, but if I could own one, make coffee, and stream at the same time, I'd do it. If I'd like was just like BRB, I have to go. BRB friends, I have to. There's somebody at the window. Just have a BRB screen where you guys can see me like making coffee in the background. That'd be fun. I would get robbed. I would surely get robbed because if people found out that I was streaming from it, I would just straight up get robbed. I think that is the one thing that like I've thought about, like, because some of the places are like some of these coffee houses are like only have one person working at a time. Some of them, if they're big enough, will have like 2 to 3 people. There's a couple that are like, there's like, some of them have multiple locations, and theirs end up being like a bit bigger, like of a house, a coffee house. And so they'll have like 3 to 4 people working at a time. Because they have like 2 windows going. Someone's like making food. Like some of them actually make food in their places. So anyway, there's like some that are pretty crazy, but like one of the ones that was my favorite one that closed down, I'm pretty sure only a couple of times did I ever see 2 people working. And that would kind of like, though I think that would be very like chill, like I think part of me would be like scared to get robbed. You know? Like, cuz where would you go? They know where you are. I would assume you would need some kind of like, I mean, the thing is, I don't like, I think a lot of these places, when they like close down, they just put like a wooden thing down and like lock it. But I would want like a metal mall grating like door that slides down that I can like shield the windows, you know. But anyway, especially if I was living in one, which I don't think anyone does. But if in my scenario, I would be living in one. Jet's Coffee House. I think it'd be cool. Maybe I'll move to Australia and I'll start a coffee hut and I'll live in it. I also have 6 years gas station clerk. Scare me. That's very funny. That is very funny. I'd just be scared. I'd be scared to get robbed. How tall are you, Bruised? I feel like you're taller than me. I feel like based on your photo that you put in YV's Kudo board, I feel like you're taller than me. Where I am 5'6", so I feel like if you're 5'8", really, you look taller. I feel like someone would look at me and be like, I can take him. You know, they'd be like, that guy, he's not gonna be a problem. He's not gonna hold us up. And I'll be like, you're right. Are you 6 foot, Bear? Also, we can get into the game. You are, yeah, that is tall. That is tall. Yeah, I'm 5'6", a mere 5'6". I was looking at photos from the trip yesterday, and I have quite a few photos of YV and I standing next to each other. It's very funny. It's wonderful. If I grow my hair out, I'm 6'2". Amazing. I love that. Love that the you have to count. Excuse me. You have to count the hair. Okay. How about we get into the game? Are you guys ready for some Outer Wilds? Bear, I hope you are. Okay. I have a wild mohawk that can add 4 inches. I think I've only seen you wear hats. Bruised. I feel like I've mostly seen you wearing hats and caps. I mean, granted, it's been cold, so that makes sense. Okay, ads are in 35 minutes, so we don't have to play ads. Meow. I don't think. I'm full. You are. Coffee shop experience. 5'8", mohawks. This is that song, Bear. I recognize it from my lo-fi. My power went out? No, Bear. Right when this is starting? Unbelievable. Good. I'm glad you guys are ready. Oh, I need to put here, before we get into it. Do I have this as a button here?
Into the void with you.
There we go. And Lego, welcome in. How are you? Tibbers, welcome in. How are you? By the way, I played, after YV's stream last night, I was like, I want to play one ARAM Mayhem game before I go to sleep. And it was one of the worst League experiences I have ever had. Basically, both, 3 of my teammates and the other team decided just to not progress the game at all. So what is typically like a 20-minute match ended up being 45 minutes. There was only me and an Olaf on our team who were the only ones trying to push the game forward to end it. But like, they had already gotten to our Nexus and they just weren't hitting it. Our teammates were just dancing and emoting the entire time. It was miserable, and they wouldn't forfeit either. It was just awful. I reported all of them, except for the Olaf, because I was like, this is honestly just so miserable. There's no way we can't do anything. Eventually, luckily, the enemy fiddlesticks started to move the game along. It was great. When that finally happened, I was like, thank goodness. But anyway, I'm doing pretty good. How about you, Lego? Are you working today? I'd be so mad. I was like, I am so frustrated that there is like no way, there's no, like, if somebody wanted to trap you in a game like that, there's nothing you can do. I feel like it should do something that's like, maybe if like in an ARAM, if like, because again, ARAMs, like at the longest can be like 30 minutes. You like, if you're hitting 30 minutes, that's rare and kind of like whatever. I feel like maybe there should be something that's like, after a certain amount of time, maybe the amount that you need to forfeit is like lower, instead of getting like, instead of getting 4 out of, at least 4 forfeits, maybe you can like have it drop down so that like, because basically we had 2, like me and Olaf kept saying yes, and then 2 people kept saying no. And it was like, they're not you guys aren't fighting. They're not either. Like, this isn't fun. Like, can we just move on? I think I'm back. Welcome back. I'm glad that your power's back there. But anyway, it was honestly one of the worst, League experiences I've ever had. I decided to play another game right after that because I was like, I can't go to sleep like that. And also, if I end on that, I will never play League again. And I played another match and I got Teemo. We ended up losing, but I did well again. So I was like, I'll take it. I'll take what I can get. We lost, but I had a good game as Teemo, so I'm good. But I think, Bear, while you were gone, I said, I recognize this song from the lo-fi. But are you working at your home? At least it was a good Teemo game. Yes, at least I had a good Teemo game. That made it a little bit better. But I was like, this is unbelievable. Have you played much Mayhem, Lego? It is so much fun. I am having such a blast with it. I will be sad when it's gone. I will be very, very sad. I play a fair bit. Yeah, I really enjoy it. It's just, I don't know. I love the augments make it fun. I will say the only time it's not fun is when like the augments you get aren't fun, or like I've had a few matches where it like for the people who don't know, that you choose at different levels, at different level ups, you get to choose like a power up that lasts for that match. And they're either silver, gold, or prismatic, which the prismatic ones are like more powerful and give different effects and whatever. And then silver is like stat boosters mostly, or like some small upgrades, but like nothing too crazy. Some of them are very helpful, but I've had a few games where it went like gold, silver, silver, silver. And I don't find those as fun because I'm like, where's the... I like when there's a little bit more of a, I don't know, where it's a little bit more exciting. But my signal is terrible, so I'll be very behind. Can you like refresh the stream or something? I feel like sometimes that happens, like, or that'll catch it up maybe. Anyway, let's get into Outer Wilds. I'm very excited. I will say, so this game is, yes, magical. So the only difference between ARAM and ARAM, well, yes, for the most part, those are the only differences. They're, because you get power-ups in Mayhem, they take away some options in the character select, which is not characters, but typically after you've chosen your character, or they give you 2 to choose from. So you pick your character. You then have to, in a normal ARAM, you typically have to pick your, what are those called? They're not still called runes, are they? I feel like that changed. Anyway, you usually have to pick like a build. It's not really a build though. I don't know. You have to pick something that there are certain like, I don't even know what the word I'm looking for is. We'll call them builds, even though that's not, I'm not talking about like item builds, but basically there are different like options for different characters, and like how you want either their abilities or auto attacks to work or whatever. There's usually like a recommended set, or you can just pick random ones, but they get rid of those because some of them are built into the augments, or I think they would just think it would be you'd be like too OP too fast or something. So anyway, but that's basically the augments are the only thing that's different in ARAM Mayhem, but it's just more fun. Tried that. The stream stutters until I'm a minute behind. Just got to wait for the 5G tower to come back online. Oh boy, I hope it does, Bear. I'm watching in 360. Oh no. I'm already so pixelated for you. But okay, Outer Wilds. I don't really know much about this game. I have seen like little bits and pieces of it. But there's some puzzles. It's sort of mysterious in that way. And so no spoilers, no backseating. That's in the pin message. If you would like to backseat, we have the backseating channel in the Discord, so you can go in there. It's called the Stream Backseat Chat. Where is it? Stream Backseating Chat. There we go. If you want to talk spoilers, you can do so in there. I have that muted, so I don't see anything that goes on in there. So you can go do that. Oh, is it drifting? Oh, that's pretty neat. I did notice that they were like kind of broken, but I didn't realize that it does. The S is like going away, isn't it? Is that where we roast you? I mean, I suppose you could. I would not know. But anyway, yeah, go so yeah, no spoilers, no backseating. Keep that on there, please. We will uncover this together, probably. Okay. I'm doing this for you guys. Options. Yes, sure. Okay, that all seems fine. Jetpack. Okay, I think nothing looks like it needs to change. I'm such a monster. No. But okay, let us begin. Oh yeah, that S was drifting. Wake up. Look at that thing. And that thing. That planet is moving very fast, I feel like. Nice little campfire. There's our pilot. Back from your pre-launch campout under the stars, I see. So it's launch day, eh? Seems like only yesterday you joined the space program, and suddenly here you are, leaving on your first solo voyage. What do you say? Ready to get this beauty off the ground? It's all fueled up and ready to go. You sure you fixed the retro rockets? That was only a problem one time, and then maybe a few times after that, but hey, no reason to dwell on the past, right? Anyway, you'll need to get the launch codes from Hornfells at the observatory before you can lift off. Just bring those here once you've said your goodbyes or whatever. Mushroom? I mean mushroom? Marshmallow? Oh. Oh, extend. Extinguish. I can't tell if that's like good or not. Sure. Are they Australian? That makes it even better. Oh, is that the observatory? Hey, it's you. Slate said you're blasting off in your ship today. I'm really excited to see the launch. Aren't you gonna go into space? Aren't you? You better not have changed your mind. I want to practice with a pro before I leave. You're just saying that, but if you really want to practice with me, I guess I could help you out a little. Try to land on one of the geyser pools to show me what you got. Oh boy. Oh gosh. It like zooms a little bit. Oh no. Hold on. Where did I go? Am I in there? I think I'm in there. Oh, wait. Do you... Oh, no, I'm not. Hold on. Okay. They probably want me to land on this, not, like, inside. Oh, boy. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is, going to be a non-starter. Look, we landed. Perfect. This is fine. I know, they're, well, I want them to be Australian. Oh. Oh, that's just a lantern, I think. Hello. Heyo, hatchling. If you're leaving us to seek adventure amongst the stars, when you return, let's you, me, and Gosen open up a bottle of the good stuff. I'm only seeking adventure amongst one star, actually. Other stars are too far away. The good stuff is less delicious sap wine and more daunting digestive challenge. Another metaphor ruined in the name of scientific accuracy. Nevertheless, I do hope you enjoy your travels. Good luck. You're actually blasting off in that thing, huh? They really don't explode as often anymore. I'm told my odds of survival are statistically quite high. All I know is between the space program and Micah's model rockets, things seem to burn to the ground around here more than they used to. This projector is linked to our Sky Shutter satellite, which is currently orbiting Timber Hearth. The satellite is equipped with 2 onboard cameras. See if you can take a snapshot of our village. That's Stonehenge. There's something in there. Oh, and that's the village again. Right, yeah, that's it. Okay. This pilot seat, used by pioneering astronaut Feldspar, is all that remains of our inaugural flight into space. Although it's been argued such a distinction requires a breathtakingly liberal definition of flight, that day will nevertheless always be remembered as a landmark achievement in Hearthian history. So it's launch day, huh? Hal's going to miss you. Speaking of launch day, I was thinking about it, and the platform those ships launch from is getting old. Isn't it about time you built a new, less flammable one? The big tree in the village would be the perfect choice. I wouldn't mind helping out the space program. Just say the word. Nice try. We all know you have it out for that tree. What? No, I just think it's in the way, and someone ought to chop it down, you know? Specifically me. Haha, you think this has to do with the time I fell out of it and broke my arm? That was when we were hatchlings. Who would hold a grudge for that long? Mm-hmm. Hello there, Space Cadet. I hear you're leaving the crater today. If you meet any of the other travelers up there, remind them to take proper care of their instruments, won't you? Oh, sure. I made all of their instruments, you know. Let me see. There's Chert's drums, Rebek's banjo, and Gabro's flute. And Feldspar's harmonica, of course. The Feldspar's been missing for a long time. Sometimes it feels like just yesterday they were playing their harmonica around the campfire. Anyway, you hear music in space. That'll be one of the space program's other travelers. If you feel like company, you can always pull out your signal scope and track them down. Signal scope. Observatory. Hello, astronaut. What's with the radio? We wanted to play hide and seek, but Moraine won't let us borrow their signal scope because it's really delicate and not supposed to be thrown around like that. Hey, can we use your signal scope? Can we please? Sure, let's play. Okay, here are the rules. Galena and me will hide with these radios, and you'll use your signal scope to find us. Last one to be found wins. Okay, close your eyes and start counting. Oh, so we also have 4 eyes. I mean, it's like up. How high can I jump? Wait a minute. Aha! You found me! Yeah, I did. Yeah. You got me, but I'm the last one. I win. Promise you'll play when you get back from space. You gotta. Fishing rhyme. Singing helps me pass the time. You're leaving the crater? Guess we'll be a little bit busier without you around to lend a hand. That big water planet, Giant's Deep. That's where I'd go. I need to find hornbills. Did you try the observatory? I've literally never seen them anywhere else. I'm trying.
This swarthy, bearded man before you.
Champ time. Welcome in.
Favorite streamer.
How's it going? Zero G Cave. Hey, I thought I might see you before the big launch. Nerves getting the better of you. Right, like you weren't nervous for your first flight. I'm a little nervous. Are you kidding? I'm a little nervous. Don't worry about it. Your nerves are between you, me, and the vast endlessness of space. But really, you'll do fine out there. I'd worry more about that ship if I were you. Hopefully that lunatic Slate at least fixed the retro rockets. So listen, there's a satellite, which is definitely not just a piece of broken mining equipment, set up down in the Zero G cave and in need of repairs. If you're looking for a little last-minute Zero G practice, head down the lift and into the cave. Or don't, so long as you're confident you can make ship repairs in space. Doing well, love this game. Well, welcome in. I have not played this game before. This is my first time playing. I've seen like little bits and pieces of it, but I don't really know much. Yeah, but welcome in. What other games do you like to play? Let's see, 1 repaired satellite coming up. Should I do that? I mean, sure. Cool, get to it. And try not to concuss yourself right before your first launch. Oh boy. My message got stopped. What, your message got stopped? I don't see like a, it doesn't show me like a thingy. Suit up. Ooh. Were we jetpacking now? Okay. See, so much easier than flying that thing. Hey, nice of you to drop down. Give me the dirt. Some fresh dirt. Not much happening down here lately. Let me think. Come to think of it, Tektite saw something crash outside of the village crater earlier. That's new and different. Oh hey, how about that? Yeah, they were on Firewatch with the old scout launcher and saw smoke, so they went to check it out first. Or check it out. Safety first, right? No, I'm kidding. I said that to Tektite once. Pretty rude how long they laughed for, if you ask me. I was basically doing a smiley face with the 3 eyes, because... Oh, he had 3 eyes. That is odd. I wonder what made it stop. Oh, gosh! Why did... I feel like I did not realize I was launching in this direction. Oh, because there's a horizontal thrust. Right, okay. Just like the other thing. Oh. Was not expecting this. Oh. Oh. Lock on. Match velocity. We question it. Recently finished. Oh, Blueprints and Indiana Jones. I've really wanted to play Indiana Jones. It looks great. Incredible. Thank you, Magical, for the clip. Okay. Oh. See, now we're really jetpacking, and I think I'm doing pretty well. We rolling. Look at this. You see, so much better than flying. It's surprisingly really good. It looks great. Okay, so... Let me go up. That was not as bad as I thought. I thought it was going to be a lot harder to control. Oops. I said... I think Bear here played Indiana Jones and also said it was good, so I need to play... at some point, I'll give that a shot. You're saying, no, it's great. It's easy. It's so easy. Look at this. Expert landing. Do I remember how to get out of here? Apparently, yes. But now I feel prepared for space. What could possibly go wrong? Blueprints, I streamed. I had such a rough time with Blueprints. I didn't end up finishing. Nicely done. Of course, it'll be a little more stressful when you're hurtling through space, but just remember your training and try not to hit anything big. I can see you're itching to get off this rock, so go get the launch codes from the observatory and get out of here already. Best of luck out there. And hey, try to avoid getting yourself killed now that I've put so much time into training you. Got it? Okay. Inside this fence is a pocket of ghost matter, strange and dangerous substance that is invisible to the naked eye. The good news is that you can detect ghost matter with a camera. Moving through ghost matter is uniquely painful and will probably kill you. Don't complain to me if you hurt yourself fooling around. Interesting. Ghosts? Ghosts? Blueprints was a lot. What did you think of it? Like super radiation. Oh. Oh, hello. Oh, hello, astronaut. This is good weather for your launch, right? That's lucky. Any good sounds from space? There are. My signal scope is set to the Outer Wilds Ventures frequency, so I'm listening to the Traveler's music. Last night I heard Rebek's banjo coming from Brittle Hollow. Hope that means they're safe. I can hear different planets too. It depends on what time of day or night it is, since different planets are in the sky at different times. Signal scopes are cool. Look at that thing poking out. That's cool. I like the idea of the signal scope. Okay, how do I get over there? Like 85% of it was, oh wait, yeah, of it was not happy with the very last parts. That's fair. I struggled. Like, I'm usually very good at puzzle games, but I think it was just the RNG. I just had such terrible luck. I eventually gave up. I played it for, like, I can't remember how many. We got to, like, in-game day 50 or something, and I was struggling still so hard that I was like, I need to take a break, and I just never went back to it. But I know people love it, so maybe it's my fault, but hey, it's my favorite astronaut. Launch day at last, huh, buddy? It's the translator tool's inaugural flight, too. I'm so excited it's making me nauseous. Just think, you'll be able to translate any Nomai text you want, anywhere you are. The two of us put a lot of hours into inventing that tool, so don't break it, okay? Haha. Oh, geez, do not break it. Ignore me, okay? I'm just nervous, and I'm not even the one going to space. How are you feeling? I'm excited. Good. You've only been waiting for this day since we were hatchlings. I can't wait to see all your training pay off. So what's the dirt? You here to see the new Nomai statue? Just here for the launch codes. Yeah, I get that. You're dying to head out into space, but seriously, you've got to see this statue before you go. It's an amazing find. Makes me wish we could see what a real-life Nomai looks like, but I guess this is as close as we'll ever get. Check it out. Looks like they had fur. Fur is weird. This is the first fully intact statue ever found, you know? And for how old it is, it's in great shape. Geez, I got a little carried away there. Go on, you have a ship to launch. Take care of yourself out there, you hear? That's a Nomai. Ancient species who dwelled in our solar system thousands of years ago. They have 3 eyes. The statue provides us with our most detailed look yet at the Nomai, who appear to have been covered with a layer of fur. Note the decorative jewelry that have been carved as part of the antlers. Although their artifacts and structures have been found on almost every planet in the solar system, we still have no idea where the species came from or what happened to them. It's very cool. I have the vinyl of this and listen to it quite frequently. The music seems great. These are the Hornfells, Gosen, Slate, and Feldspar. Future site of our next exhibit. If you've enjoyed your time with Outer Wilds, please consider supporting our planned museum expansion. Our quest to explore the furthest reaches of our solar system wouldn't be possible without generous visitors like you. We thank you profusely for your support, and we hope to see you again soon. Spoopy. The anglerfish specimen was found attached to the landing gear of one of our ships. that flew close to dark bramble. Appears well suited to living in dark places with minimal atmosphere. Oh, that's what we saw in the thing. In the pictures. This crystal was taken from a Nomai ruin on Brutal Hollow. Let me delay ads. It seems to create a local gravity distortion and was most likely used to traverse steep surfaces. Try it out. Whoa. Oh. Wait. Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. Good to know, good to know. If a star is massive enough, it will continue to fuse carbon to even heavier elements like iron. Ultimately, the star will collapse under its own gravity and then explode in a violent event called a supernova. Based on Turt's observation, this will one day be the fate of our own sun. At the star's core contracts, it gets hotter, causing the outer layer to expand. The star has become a red giant. I'm doing this backwards. When the core is hot enough, it starts to fuse helium into carbon. Stars like our sun generate light and heat by fusing hydrogen into helium. As it grows older, the star runs out of hydrogen and starts to contract. What this? Strange rock moving around in this grotto appears to react to conscious observation. The level-headed among us realize there must be some sort of optical illusion at play, but Gabbro claims the rock exists in all possible states until it is observed, whatever that means. Whatever is actually happening, both sides of this debate agree that the effect is extremely creepy. Oh. Oh. Weird. That is creepy. What is this? Watch closely. These balls move on their own. The ground is perfectly level, so what do you think causes this spooky motion? The answer is the moon. As it orbits our planet, the outer rock's gravity pulls on objects from different directions. In fact, it's pulling you right now. Oak, welcome in. Yes, we're playing some Outer Wilds. The music alone makes me emotional. I could hear that. Oh, is that supposed to be an anglerfish bear? Anglerfish smile? Aside from the dwellings and structures they built, the Nomai also made art. This decorated pottery was discovered on Brittle Hollow. Some ancient Nomai art depicts strange animals, foreign celestial objects, and other subjects that can't be found in our solar system, which makes us wonder whether the Nomai originated elsewhere in the universe or simply had vibrant imaginations. Were the Nomai born in our solar system, or were they born among the other stars and planets? And if they were, how and why did they come here? These are just some of the questions we hope to answer through further xeno-archaeological expeditions. Are these their skulls? What you see here are parts of the Nomai skeleton. We can tell from their skulls that they possess antlers and, quite unusually, only 3 eyes. The Nomai body was most likely adapted for living exclusively on land. The differences in the Nomai anatomy, such as their shockingly fragile bone structure, shows us that Harthians couldn't be descended from those ancestors. Nomaian. It's not clear where the Nomai originated from or why they disappeared. We hope to find more clues to this puzzle as we explore our solar system. I assume we will. And we have this thing. The piece of Nomai writing was essential to deciphering their unique language. Although this text is linear, Nomai text often branches off from a central point. Interestingly, each branch tends to be written by a different author. Oh. Cassava. We're nearly ready. Felix and I have finished construction, and she says calibrating the device won't take long. Does that do anything? Alex, welcome in. I was just talking about you a little bit ago. Welcome in. How are you? Oh, a Nomai smile. Oh yeah, I guess it is 3 eyes. I thought that was a smiling fish. Oh, there's more. Oh. Do I need to? Oh, I see. That's a different line. I get it. Felix, fortunately, the Adel Rock's lack of atmosphere will make calibration simple. After all this time, I'm thrilled to finally resume our search. Okay, I see how that works. I was just saying, I think you played this somewhat recently, and I was like, I gotta lurk. I don't see any of this. Oh, we reading? Just when Mr. Panda's only exposure to Spice Girls songs to become one was from the Axis of Awesome 4 Chords music video. What? They branch off when you read them. Okay, I see. I was also mentioning you because you recently played Viewfinder, and I was saying that was a good game. This is incredible. At first, oh wait, snooze ads. This is incredible. At first, I thought the points of light in this image were stars, but they're not. They're galaxies. And this image covers just a tiny patch of the whole sky, which means the universe contains at least 1,000 times more galaxies than we previously imagined. I think I need to sit down. This is odd. According to my redshift calculations, every single galaxy in this image is moving away from us. In fact, the farther away a galaxy is, the faster it appears to be moving away. It's almost as if the entire universe is expanding. But if that's true, was everything closer together in the past? And how far back can we extrapolate? Did the universe have a beginning? Hello? I'm here for the codes. There you are. I just finished pre-flight observations and local conditions are good. Time to get our newest astronaut off the ground. And you'll be our first astronaut ever equipped with a Nomai translator too. I confess, I've been giddy all day just thinking about it. We're better equipped than ever to unravel the mysteries of the Nomai. You and Hal should be very proud of your work. Tell me, what's your plan once you're in space? I'm gonna wing it. I really have no idea. Planning to follow in the footsteps of Feldspar and the Great Outer Wilds Ventures tradition, are you? Might have guessed. Well, see if you can't put that translator of yours to good use while you're out there. Well then, looks like all that's left is to send you off. All in all, it's a fine day for a launch. I'm ready to die in space. I'm not one for superstition, but isn't that kind of unlucky to say before a launch? At any rate, here are the launch codes. Try not to worry too much. Our ships are every bit as safe as Slate could be persuaded to make them. Best of luck out there. Let me know if I can help you with anything. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. I've played the DLC recently, base game last year. Oh, okay. Maybe you were playing the DLC. Without spoilers, what did you think of the DLC? Worth it? I have not purchased the DLC. We are here in Timberhearth. The Hourglass Twins. Hello? Brittle Hollow, Hollow's Lantern, Giant's Deep, Dark Bramble. Looks cool. I mean, I assume Hourglass Twins might be... I wonder... I don't know. Maybe Dark Bramble. I don't know where we go. What's that? That looks like something. Anyway. It's great and worth it. Much shorter than this, but it felt good to have it all back. Okay. That's good to know. I had asked if I needed to, like, if it was one of those things where I needed to buy the DLC, it's not, like, before playing the base game, like, if it was one of those where it was, like, Okay. All right. That escalated real fast. I didn't know if it was gonna be one of those where it was like, if I needed to get the DLC before starting the main campaign, or if at some point it was just gonna be like, oh, don't you want to land on this planet? Well, you need DLC this thing. And then I'd be like, oh, well, I guess I should have gotten it before I started or what. But anyway, it seems like I think Bear said that I can get it after beating the base game. So that'll be great. We will pause and play ads now because I've snoozed it too many times. So we're going to run ads, but we go BRB. So for the new people, you're not missing anything. So BR...
This is your time, Jetpack Gang. Stand up, move around, grab a snack, hydrate. The stream will resume in just a few minutes.
And welcome back, everybody. Garfield was my favorite cartoon as a kid. Nice. I really enjoyed Garfield. Garfield and Friends was a great cartoon show. I always liked, in Garfield and Friends, I can't remember the name of the character, but there was this duck that couldn't swim, and it had a life preserver around, or like a floaty around its waist that also had its head on it. Like a smaller version of the duck's head was on the life preserver, and it would emote in the same way that the duck would for whatever reason. And I don't know why I always thought that was so fun as a kid. You can get it after for sure. You may want to play it before you finish the base game though, but not necessarily. Okay, interesting. All right. I'll figure out when I need to do that. But okay. So weird things happened with that statue. Oh, hello. Hey, so did you get a good look at that Nomai statue? That statue looked at me and opened its eyes. The statue was glowing. Why was it glowing? Whoa, the statue was doing what? So its eyes opened, and then you saw images from your own memories and glowing lights flying around? Do you mean like a hallucination? Listen, no offense, but are you sure you're okay to launch, like, medically speaking? No, that statue's definitely weird. I mean, if you're saying it happened, then I guess maybe it did, but why? Hornfels tried everything to get the statue's eyes to open, and nothing like this ever happened to them. I don't think you're going to get any answers from the museum statue, but Gabbro said they were going back to Giant's Deep. Don't know which island they're on, though. Maybe they'd be able to tell you more? On the other hand, Gabbro's, you know, Gabbro, so maybe you'd be better off searching for more info on your own. Geez, now I'm really jealous you're going into space. Hey, see if you can use our translator tool to find out more about that statue, okay? Good luck and safe flying. Okay. Now, where do I go? Where do I want to go? Feel like that's important. This way, right? Do I need to talk to you? Did I already talk to you? Who are you? Hello, astronaut. Are you going to space today? And never coming back like Feldspar did. What? Yeah, Hornfels said Feldspar went away into space and didn't come back. Hornfels says Feldspar was the best pilot ever, but no one knows what happened to them. He probably shouldn't be telling you stuff like that. Hornfels says that too. But if Feldspar disappeared, you might disappear too, right? You're not as good as Feldspar, so you really should be careful not to get lost. Weird kid. Is there fall damage? Looks like you're ready for takeoff. The excitement of a launch is fun and all, but I can't wait to get back to working on the new ship. We're working on fixing the autopilot's avoidance system for this one. Sorry. Dash, 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 dot, dot. Do I need to remember that? All right. Cool. Ooh. We love a heads-up display. Ship log. Brittle Hollow. Lunar ruins. The Nomai text in the observatory talks about calibrating some sort of device on the Atoll Rock. The one and only Harthian village, as well as the main source of explosions on this planet. The Nomai statue in this observatory opened its eyes and looked at me. I saw strange glowing lights, and my own memories flashed before my eyes. Hal says the statue has never opened its eyes before, despite Hornfels' best efforts. Cave at the very center of Timberhearth, used by Outer Wilds Ventures to train new astronauts. I successfully repaired another satellite for Gosen. Hal says Gabbro went back to Giant's Deep to try to learn more about the Nomai statue in the observatory. Okay, I think that's it. Okay. Buckle up, everybody. Should we maybe we just go to the Atoll Rock? If that was, you know. Oh boy. Just says you have a cool new profile pic. Yeah, I just today. Oh. Engage autopilot. Oh gosh. Do I need to, landing mode? Yeah, I just changed it today. What is that? Retrieve scout. Okay. Is, I think we... Beautiful first line. Oh boy. Repair. There you go. We really doing this? I guess, is that it? Is that... We get to launch? Hey, look, we're good. And... Wait. Oh, I see. Okay, wait a minute. So... The light shows me which thruster is on, not the direction I'm going. I guess. Yes. Alright, hold on. Where was you? Yeah. Okay, wait. I'm going the wrong way. Alright. Come on. Come on. What am I... Okay. Oh boy. How do I... Yep. Isn't there like a landing mode? Where was that? We've landed. Perfect. Is there... All in all, really not a bad first fight. Thank you, champ. I appreciate the encouragement. Is there anything... No, okay. Or wait. There we go. Is there anything else you need repaired? You good? Okay. Okay. Oh. Alright, hold on. What was... What is the, What was the reader thing? Does this do anything? Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh boy. Nope. Put away. There we go. Okay. Is this also the thing that read stuff? I want to see if there is anything that, like... Oh, hello. The reader pops up when you can read something. We're officially in space. It is true. We made it. Okay, hold on. I think I need you to lead you to a thing, but I really just don't know. What if I... Are those the different planets or something? Like, it's pointing to something? Oh, look, you can see that glowy thing over there. There's a glowy thing over there. Hmm. It's definitely doing a thing. If I were to say... Oh? Okay. If I were to make an observation, it would be that that is definitely doing something. Oh. Trees detected. Oxygen tank. Where's... Oh, my oxygen is in the top left. That's probably important to keep track of. Okay, wow. Wow. I've seen this ruin in other travelers' pictures, but seeing it for myself, it's really old, isn't it? But wow, this is the coolest day of my life. Okay, time for some official notes. So this is some kind of Nomai locator. It can point out the different planets, which is incredibly cool. By the way, you see I was right on track. But, by the way, but from what little I can understand of the writing here, I think it was built to try to find something specific. I'm not sure. I also was able to translate something about the South Pole of Brittle Hollow. So I'll fly there to see if I can learn more. Yep, just gotta get back in the old ship and take off. Totally safe, mostly safe. Oh, stars above. Pick up a scroll. Ooh. Thatch. Where should this new, more sophisticated locator be built? It may need to be larger than this eye signal locator is. Coleus. Anana and those of us originally stranded on Ember Twin built a quantum moon locator there, but the heat of the sun made its construction challenging. I wouldn't recommend building on that planet. Plume. The southern glacier on Brittle Hollow has ample available space. I could construct a new building to house this proposed locator. Felix. Yes, let's build there. I imagine our young friend Kanoi would enjoy that immensely. He's always held a great interest in the eye, especially for a child born so long after the crash. Brittle Hollow. Okay. Coleus. I was upstairs testing the eye signal locator, and it can hear and follow the signals from the sun, Giant's Deep, and Brittle Hollow. However, something strange is happening when I ask the eye signal locator to follow the eye's signal. The device indicator rotates wildly and never points to just one direction. Okay, so we saw that. This is a curious result. It's possible the eye has stopped calling out its signal. I see. I most likely calibrated the locator incorrectly. Privet, my apprentice, and I will make adjustments and try again. An update. Disappointingly, everything is correctly calibrated after all. It saddens me to posit this, my friends, but I believe this locator cannot detect the eye's signal. We would need to build a more sensitive device if we want to locate the eye of the universe. Then we will build it. Don't lose hope. Cassava, our search for the eye is what brought our clan to this place. We won't give up so easily. Okay. Oh. I'll begin construction on Brittle Hollow's South Pole immediately then. To Brittle Hollow? Perhaps? Well, maybe we should keep looking around. Before we do. Oh gosh, I can't see anything. Oh, wait, there we go. We have a flashlight. Oh. This seems precarious. But we're doing it. Chert's research notes. Property of Chert. This is an old crater. The neat thing here is that the composition of the samples I took from the impact site matches the composition of the ice on the outer skirts of Dark Bramble. I'd posit the Adel rock was hit with a piece of the planet that used to be where Dark Bramble now lies. To follow up on, maybe there are more fragments of old planet Dark Bramble destroyed on the astral bodies in the solar system? Okay. Ooh. Wait for it. Esker's signal scope log. Day 48. Still not picking up Rybeck's banjo from Brittle Hollow. I'm sure they're fine, but I'll feel better once I can hear the music. Day 51. Listen to Chert play for a while. Unrelated. Someone should tell Porphy and Gosen their flirting is not subtle from an aerial perspective. Banjo music. Day 55. Banjo music coming in loud and clear today. Sounds like Rybeck's doing okay. That oaf, I was worried. Day 63. Today I thought I heard something strange. I don't know. It was probably nothing. Day 70. No, it's back again, too. Something strange is coming from Timber Hearth. Okay, now this is crazy, but the sound from Timber Hearth sounds exactly like Feldspar's harmonica, but Feldspar disappeared in space ages ago. It can't be them. Day 88. It's still there. This is creepy. Maybe my signal scope is broken. I'd better talk to Nice. Where is... is odd. Okay. Perhaps we will investigate that at another point. Okay. Anything else hiding in here? Look, if I just needed to jetpack around to all the planets, I think I could do okay. As far as... Oh, I guess I can pick it. Alright, so... Shall we go on a longer flight? How confident do you guys think I can get there? Buckle up. Okay. Oh gosh, not the sun. I've lost it. It's that one, right? Nope. Nope. There we go. You know you want to. You got this. I'm confident you'll get there. I'm doing pretty okay right now. Match velocity. I really actually honestly don't know what that means. Oh wait, we can engage autopilot. Because I fixed it. Look at us go. it taking us there? Is it gonna land for me? Undershot target. I guess it gets us close enough. Sure. I feel like that's something that I should understand. But, oh. Wait for it. Oh. And landed. Wait. That seems stable. It's like matching your ship to go at the same speed as the planet's orbit. So you sort of say, oh, I see. Okay, so I don't want to do that if I'm like trying to land there then. You definitely got there. I did. It's so funny how bad I was at flying in the beginning versus the ending. I'm sure I'll get used to it, surely, right? It's just so different from like, I mean, it's funny. I actually saw a No Man's Sky meme yesterday, I think. That was like different, what's broken? That was like different flying types in different games, and it was like Elite Dangerous, and I can't remember what the other one was. And then and it was showing like Elite Dangerous, I think. Oh, Star Citizen. Star Citizen was like a some vehicle, like a normal car. Star Citizen was like an F1 wheel. And then No Man's Sky, it showed an iPod, like an old school iPod, like button. So it had like play, pause, right, fast forward, rewind, and that was it. And I was like, that's so true. And it, flying in No Man's Sky is so easy. So this is just not what I'm used to. Okay, so hold on. Okay, into the crevasse. There's probably stuff on the surface I could look at. I would like to not get, like, eaten by the... Oh. Maybe the fact that there's a black hole is already a problem. Did I consider that? Oh, Skellington. This would be a shopping cart with a rocket. Yes. It's so fast. I still suck at flying. You wouldn't want your body to be dematerialized on a molecular level through that black hole, right? Yeah, that's not my goal. Is that anything? Where was I hearing that music? Oh. Call the shuttle home. Activating gravity cannon. The shuttle is currently resting on the quantum moon. One would think if I jumped off of this thing... How strong do we think a black hole is? Like, how close do you think I can get to it? It's probably bad, huh? Whee! Into the light. Hey, I got into the little elevator. I don't know, jump in. Thank you. Okay, so here we have that eye thing again. Okay, so I imagine it's... So I know of this concept that we have like a limited time to search. That is one of the things I know about this game. So it must be this is like, now it's, because of that statue, we are able to see these things happen. Or like, we remember things. Yeah, we have the launch codes. What that? Ready to get off this thing? Did I just die? Whoa, bad dream or something? You still look half asleep, but that's a negative on being deceased. I know it's tradition to sleep out under the stars the night before a launch, but if you ask me, it makes you all a bit jumpy. Oh, it's the camera. Nice, okay. Right. They mentioned that. We still need to explore... So wait, can I hear... Why is it that I could hear the harmonica? Part of me wants to explore this place while we're here. All right, let's see if we do it. See, why does it tilt? Expert flying, if I do say so. I kind of want to explore Timberhearth a little bit. It feels like there's plenty to do here. Ooh. Unbuckle. There we go. I can do this. And look, I didn't damage the thing at all. Right? Nothing got hurt. Gravity, son. But it just feels like if I'm like doing this, if the thrusters are doing this, shouldn't it just like, it just feels like at a certain point it's like, and we're going down. And we are falling to our doom. All right. Oh, hello. This seems... Oh, Tektite, you were mentioned. Heyo, hatchling. Thought you were taking that tin can of yours in space today. What are you still doing here? Me, I saw something crash over the horizon and didn't like what I was seeing in the pictures my little scout was sending back, so I thought I'd come over here and take a look. So what crashed? I don't know what it is exactly. It looks like some kind of plant seed. But it's not anything I've seen on Timberhearth before, and trust me, I was quite the explorer back in the day. Do you think this is extraterrestrial? It kind of looks like something that might have come off of Dark Bramble. Whatever it is, it put down roots in a hurry. I don't like the look of this thing, hatchling, and that's a fact. Think I'll set Marl and Hal loose on it. Best get rid of this mess sooner rather than later, and no one can remove an unwanted plant faster than a tree keeper can. I'll have to get a look at what's inside the seed first, though. Don't want to set anybody to hacking up a potentially dangerous plant without a better idea of what's lurking inside there. Tuff can help me haul the old scout launcher over here. Obviously, the opening is too small for someone to fit inside, and anyway, I'm not gonna blindly stick my hands into anything that looks as unpleasant as that seed does. That's a good way to lose an arm or two. Okay. I just wanted to see if we could stick our hand in there. Can we? Oh, okay. Just wanted to see what would happen. Oh, I don't have my suit. La, 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 la. Is that ice? Is this supposed to be ice? I imagine so. You had the ship at a 45-degree angle, so it was falling forward. I've heard it both ways. I blame the ship. Okay, pre-flight checklist. Jetpack auto booster. Oh, interesting. Jetpack boost can be triggered with a separate button, or anytime upward thrust is used. Freeze time while reading ship log. That's nice. I'm gonna do that just because I feel like I read slow. Let's look around here first. Whee. Oh. Is there anything on this side? No. It's because the planets are so small, it's kind of scale. Yeah, that is true. Tell me the ship's fault and not the pilot. I agree. I feel like also is this using inverted controls also? Okay, I don't see anything else really here, but a bramble seed has landed here. Seems probably bad. All right. Okay. Now, let's see. I feel like there was also that like glowing. There's also that glowing area. Is it over here? I feel like something would be. These are very unique mountains for there to be like nothing there. Oh. Very normal flying. Okay, that's our home. There's a thing. It's whoops. Nope. Put it away, go away. Try to. Yep. Hey, but no damage. Oops. We are basically professionals now. Unidentified signal. Okay. Closed due to fire damage. The old radio tower, while an important landmark, is unfortunately closed thanks to the unsanctioned flight testing of an extremely powerful model rocket. While we hope to repair the radio tower in the future, all construction efforts are currently focused on the planned museum expansion at the observatory. Sincerest apologies, except to Slate and Micah Hornfels, museum curator. Is this something I can... Wait. Is this something I can, like, investigate? Okay, deep space radio. Is there anything else for me to do here? Doesn't look like it. I probably shouldn't, on my way down, hit L2. It seems like a bad idea. Charting stars again out by the radio tower. They're so bright out here. I only wish I were able to record them faster. Admittedly, I could use more patience. I get so engrossed in my work that sunrise becomes an unwelcome deadline, and daylight a grating slog. Someday, I'll have to study the mechanics of how time manages to slow to a syrupy crawl whenever I'm anticipating something. In the meantime, I've turned to Gabbro, a resident expert in leisurely whiling away the hours, who recommends the following. Gabbro's 3 foolproof steps for dozing off. 1. Light a nice, cozy campfire and get comfortable. 2. Gaze deeply into the serene warmth. 3. Let time begin to slip away as you allow the flames to lull you into a peaceful slumber. If Gabbro knew I'd taken notes, they'd probably think I'd finally cracked, but I refuse to accept sass from an astronaut who deliberately burns their marshmallows. That's funny. Doze off. Interesting. I don't know why I want to do that, or for what reason, so we won't do that. There's too much to explore right now to doze off. Okay. Let's try to find... I want to find... What I've been looking for is the glowy stuff that's on this planet. Oh. Nope. Nope. That's what I'm trying to do. Put it away. Perfect. Perfect landing. Okay. This looks special. Oh. It's interesting. Nope. All of my pictures are gonna be like just random stuff that I did not intend to take. Oh. This seems special. Maybe I just don't have... I feel like something's gonna happen. Maybe, I don't know if it's just like, if you wait here long enough, something happens, or, because look, it's like kind of... Like, it looks like it's fine, looking for the right pattern. Let's go this way. Is there something over here? Is that something? Trees. And some people. Okay. Is my flashlight on? It is. That's R3. Maybe there's something up there. Ghost matter detected nearby. Right. Does this... Oh. Well, that kind of helped me. Where... Oh! That's ghost matter. Hold on. No. I want to see... Surely there will be something that we learn to do with ghost matter, right? Come back to me. Okay. You can switch to photo mode. Does that show ghost matter? Just like... Oh, I guess it must. Oh, right, but you probably just need to... You need to take pictures still. It's not like it shows you through the viewfinder or something. I understand. I'm learning to... Alright. Whee! This looks like a bridge, you know? Oh, secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Oh, this is the thing that was in the... Yeah. We saw the picture, and I was like, there's something in there. Mining site to be. Or not to be. That is the question. Through the mountains. Secret, 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 secret tunnel. Ooh. Ah. Looks a little spoopy. I just can't see anything. Oh, wait. I pushed the wrong button. Hello. There we go. Ooh. Okay. So, oh wait, okay. Hopefully there are no monsters. Oh boy. Onio. I'm still amazed by how much ore the Ash Twin project requires. Psycad. Isn't this the ore for the remaining towers being built on Ash Twin? The completed towers I've seen are quite large. No, the material for those towers is all being taken from Ash Twin. The ore we're mining here will be used to craft an immensely thick protective shell that will physically seal off the chamber inside Ash Twin's core. I'm relieved by our clan's decision to use Timberhearth's ore only for constructing the shell. If eventually life on this planet were to evolve to the point of advanced metallurgy, I'm confident we won't have destroyed their ability to create. If they're sealing off all entrances, I hope they've planned accordingly. I thought you had forbidden your apprentice from making puns, Coleus. How else would he improve? So Psycad is basically me. Sassy, have a good night. I have a mountain of lodging to fold, so I'm gonna call it night. Have fun exploring the world. Thank you, Sassy. I hope you have a good one. Thanks for being here. We found Jet in this world. It's me. I think I missed some things. Ooh, a projection stone. It's possible I missed some things because I fell, so I don't really know which direction I came from. Oh? Oh? Things are certainly projecting. What does that mean? What does this do? You're glowing. You are not or those two are. Can't equip anything. Okay. Let's keep that with us. Why not? Sure. I'm sure it's fine. Oh. That's a different one, is it not? Oh. Yarrow. My gratitude for the latest shipment, Onio. Or Ono? Oino. This ore should be the last we'll need for the Ash Twin project. Yarrow. Once we've finished the shell that seals off the central chamber, we'll check to ensure there are no longer any physical entrances. Raimi and I will be checking the interior and then the exterior for cracks, our final safety check. This is exciting. Can I offer an extra set of eyes for the final check, specifically mine? If my work is here, or if my work here is complete, I'd be delighted to help. We'd be grateful if you would. The more eyes, the better, as the smallest flaw or opening in the shell that protects the Ash Twin project could lead to disaster. Okay. I still don't know what that thing did. The projector thingy. That's fine. Oh gosh, okay. So I see that probably jetpacking through water is not advised. Can I go that way? Seems to not be recommended. What happens if I go... No, okay, so it only goes... What is over there? Oh gosh. It's fine. Okay. Why can you go down here? Did that do anything? Oh. So that's not something you can go down, right? That's Let's just... Oh, did I not read some of that? No, 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 I think I did. That's just, for some reason, a different color thingamabob. Alright, hold on. How do I don't remember how I mean, I fell. Can we see? Oh, maybe that's... Oh, wait. Oh, maybe I need to go up that way, and that's the exit. I think so. All right, hold on. Yeah, that's the exit. Okay. This is the music, isn't it? Oh gosh. Okay, yeah. I'm learning jetpacking through a waterfall. Not the most recommended of maneuvers. Where's my ship? Yeah, I feel like that's not making fun sounds. Is it the sun that explodes? Fly away! Fly away! It won't go faster. It won't. Okay. It's actually perfect timing because we have to run ads in 2 minutes. I don't know what we learned, really. I mean, I saw some things. Not sure if anything's making sense yet, you know? I feel like there's a lot of things that we can, like... There's things that seem like that we can interact with, I feel like, but I don't know what to do with them yet. If there's ever a ship update, you learn something. Okay, yeah. Yeah. For sure. Very early days. I'm sure there's plenty to piece together and learn. We do need to run ads, though, so we'll BRB, 3-minute ad break, and then we'll be back. So if you need a stand-up, stretch, etc., now is a perfect time to go do so. Grab a snack, grab a drink, and we will be RB.
This is your time, Jetpack Gang. Stand up, move around, grab a snack, hydrate. The stream will resume in just a few minutes. Why is that Garfield so muscular?
And welcome back, everybody. Hope you're having a good one. Hope I'm doing this game justice. Let's see. I feel like that is interesting to me also. That's not the camera. Is that the seed that falls? Oh, I probably should have talked to... It's kind of probably pretty rude of me. Maybe that's the seed that falls. If only there was a way to find out. There. Oh, look at me! I think I'm figuring it out. It went in that direction. So that's where we were. What is this? Did we look at this? Yes. Okay. Let's go wild, I say. And by wild, I mean... let's go to Brittle Hollow. That has been mentioned quite a few times. Is that where... Wait, no. Is that where I went? Where did I go that had the, like... Where did I go that had the, thing? Outer Wild. It's been a few years since I've seen this game, but I think you're doing a great job so far. It's been very entertaining. That's at least... Oh, gosh. So I should probably suit up. It's fine. Is that good? What else is broken? Anything else broken? I mean, that doesn't look normal, but... I think it's fine. It looks great. Nothing to worry about. Okay. What this? What is that? What's that over there? That looks weird. Is that on the map? I'm looking that way. Okay. Escape pod, distress beacon. Not 20 seconds ago. Wow, look at me. I'm flying pretty well. I took my takeoff there was pretty great. I didn't start nose diving into the planet. He's pretty good at flying. It's landing and takeoff is a little rough. What this? Is everyone unharmed? Thatch. No one was badly injured from the escape pod's impact. We're incredibly fortunate. This is good news, at least. Have we heard from Escape Pod 2 or Escape Pod 3? No, I'm unable to make contact. My equipment can hear the other two escape pods' distress signals. However, if it's any comfort, both pods must be structurally intact. I'll continue calling for them. My gratitude. If we can... Thatch, the moon is approaching again. Everyone brace yourselves swiftly. The volcanic moon has returned. Be cautious of falling ash and debris. I believe the moon has passed. This planet doesn't appear eager to have guests. We are certainly unwelcome on its surface. We need to find shelter and quickly, for the volcanic moon won't be gone for long. Oops, wait. I observed several promising sites below the surface, but we'll need to construct a way for everyone to climb safely down this cliff. Perhaps we could build platforms? Is this the escape pod? I'll let you know the thing's called an interloper. Okay. Wait, okay, so this is the place that's, like, crumbling. Ooh. Launching Escape Pod 3. Launching Escape Pod 2. Now launching Escape Pod 1. Begin flight log. Vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated. Awaiting departure from vessel. Collision imminent. Prepare for impact. Scanning external environment. Scan complete. Minor structural instabilities detected. Pockets of breathable air detected. Adequate solar energy detected. Verdict: hospitable. What does that say? Emergency escape hatch. Okay. No! Well. Oh. Oh. Okay. So these crumble. I'm seeing these crumble. Use caution. A black hole sleeps below. You must not slip. Bay caught me slipping. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Why no power? Why no power in my jetpack? I think I am being... Wait. We're fine! Hey, look! Trees detected! This is... What do you mean? This is totally planned. My friend! This is 100% intended. If I just jumped off. Oh, you launched. That's great. Great job, you. Well, I guess that means I've been out here for a while, huh? Well, this is Brittle Hollow, but you probably knew that. A lot of history here. It's great. What are you doing here? I'm here to see the Hanging City. It's always been my dream to see it with my own 4 eyes, ever since I was a hatchling. An alien race lived in the solar system long before our species even existed. How could I not want to see what their civilization was like? Only, you've probably heard the others say it, right? I'm afraid of space. Seriously, I'm more surprised than anybody that I'm out here. Do you want to know how I even got this far? I fell, tripped over a gravity crystal. It's dumb luck I landed somewhere my little scout says is halfway stable, instead of being sucked into what's below. I've been gauging the stability of the ground around me using my little scout, and this seems to be the place with the best surface integrity, so I'm just going to stay here until I'm ready to move on. But that's enough about me and my problems. You didn't come all this way to listen to me blather, did you? That'd be... yeah. I have a plushie of him? Oh, that's adorable. I bet that would be a very cute plushie. I learned something. Oh, cool. I found the Nomai escape pod on Brittle Hollow. Wow, so then the Nomai probably came here from somewhere outside the solar system, and they must have been in trouble, oops, when they something. And where did the escape pod launch from? I'm curious. This is an amazing discovery. I hope we can find out more about how and why the Nomai arrived here. Hold on, what did he say? Must have trouble when they launch escape pod, but what kind of trouble? Okay. Where should I explore? Oh wow, where shouldn't you explore here? Not the black hole, actually. That's very... no. Which is unfortunate because the most exciting stuff is all below the crust, including the Hanging City. That's just to the north. You can kind of see it from here. There's also this big dome on the South Pole called the Southern Observatory. You can't get inside from the surface. Trust me, I tried. But if it's like the rest of the Nomai structures here, there's probably a path to it beneath the crust somewhere. Good luck with exploring. If you learn anything about the Nomai, I'd love to hear it, if it's not too much trouble. What are you doing out here? Me, I'm an archaeologist, remember? Or, the archaeologist, I guess, seeing as I'm all Timber Hearth Scott right now. Brittle Hollow is rich with Nomai history. That's why I'm here. This planet is an absolute treasure trove of culture, history, and science. If you have any questions about the Brittle Hollow Nomai, I'm your Hearthian, or, I have some knowledge of them, I mean, so maybe I can help? Okay. So is that the Hanging City? Eat. You know, I'm surprised. I have yet to receive a single achievement at this point. Oh boy. So that would have been me, huh? Can I fly that way? It does not seem so. It doesn't seem so. I can't fly that way. Wait. What? I'm alive? Somehow? Wait, what is... can I not... Ah, there we go. Look, it's that thing. Ow. Do you know what a white hole is in space? I feel like I've heard of that, but I don't think so. Hello? Come on. Well, am I? Oh gosh. Welcome to the White Hole Station! Well, what do you know? If you fell through the black hole by accident, don't worry, you aren't the first. This warp tower can return you to Brittle Hollow. Every warp tower is tuned to a specific astral body. A tower's warp can only be used during the brief window when the tower is aligned with its corresponding astral body. In this case, Brittle Hollow. Wait. Every warp tower is tuned to a specific astral body. Okay. A tower's warp can only be used during the brief window when the tower is aligned with its corresponding astral body. Okay. If you look up while the station is rotating, you can see the alignment happen. The alignment happens when the astral body is directly overhead. Oh. You must be standing on the warp platform on the floor during this alignment to be warped. Something I should have. So wait. So that's this? Is there anything else here? Oops. What that doing? It's moving us around. Is this the portal floor? We do be spinning. Oh. Okay. So we did see this before. Return warp status charge. Step onto the warp receiver platform to activate return warp. Okay. So that's the warp. I'm just holding this. I really don't know why. Feldspar spare jetpack fuel. It's annoying to schlep across the planet to the ship if I can't use my jetpack, so I'm leaving this here. I checked with my little scout. I do to use it. Hornfels, you burnt marshmallow, and the scout's integrity reading said this piece of brittle hollow is as stable as any, but who knows. If the fuel's still around, feel free to use it. If not, well, wherever you're reading this note, I'm sure you've got bigger problems. Yay! Jetpack refuel. The Hanging City. Oh, the Hanging City. Can I just drop down? Or... oh, so that takes us down. Is this... oops. Give me it. To our friends on Brittle Hollow, I just warped here from the White Hole Station on the other side of Brittle Hollow's black hole. Our design worked, so we've successfully recreated warp travel. This is wonderful news. I can't wait to see the warp tower, although it's been a long time since I've jumped through a black hole. I don't know how close it is to Anana's original design, but as long as what we've built works, then I'm delighted. I knew we could do it. Cassava, I hope you're reading this. Wait, this can't be correct. Clary, have you seen these readings? If they were accurate, they'd violate causality. There must be an equipment error somewhere. I'm returning to the White Hole Station. If you and Root meet me there, we can run a full diagnostic and hopefully locate the problem. Don't tell Cassava. That seems like something they should tell Cassava. Okay. Oh, white hole, black hole. Travel. Look at them. They're doing it. And they have 3 eyes. Raimi and I have reviewed the records you sent, Poke, and they appear to show Nomai are arriving at the warp receiver on Brittle Hollow slightly before departing from the White Hole Station. I understand it's exceedingly odd, but Clary and I have tested and retested the equipment, and the result is the same every time someone warps. The interval is incredibly minuscule, roughly 100,000th of a second. Do you suppose our instruments can't accurately measure time to such a degree? As I've already told Raimi, these measurements can't be accurate. How can a Nomai arrive on Brittle Hollow before he or she has ever stepped into the teleporter? The implications are absurd. Okay, as Pi is confident the reading is inaccurate, she's kindly helping me attempt to recreate this phenomenon at the High Energy Lab. We're designing an experiment to take more data. An update. Poke, the High Energy Lab is in the canyon on Emperor Twin's equator. Come here at once. You need to see this. Okay. I don't disagree. I mean, I've inadvertently broken several fundamental theories regarding this universe. We would have to reconsider all of our beliefs about the nature of time. Wait, so when you warp, there are 2 of you at a given time. Is that what it's saying? They are arriving at the warp receiver before departing from the Whitehole station. Is odd. Oh, what did I say? Yes, I hope so too. So we take that. Put this here. It's doing this thing. What is this? Spiky ball. Oh. Wait. So... Curious. That looks cool. I want that. Okay. So, okay. But I'm assuming that red, like my suit's red. That's probably a bad thing. Is what it's probably my guess. It probably shouldn't be red. Has anyone observed the phantom moon that sometimes greets us in the night sky? Your thoughts interest me. I compliment your eyes. How do you imagine it disappears? Hypothesis, could it be a shift in the light spectrum? I'm interested in your playful moon. Is it much like its violent friend, Hollow's lantern? This moon isn't volcanic to my unaided eyes. Sometimes it leaves its friend, Hollow's lantern, for nights at a time. The nights the moon circles this planet appear random. It seems to travel as it likes. Imagine if there are 2 volcanic moons. Then I'd imagine there'd be none of us left. Hypothesis, there can't exist too much lava. I'd strongly prefer we test the null hypothesis. Suppose this moon is too shy to show us its face. Secret moon? So, okay, wait. This thing said that the hanging city... Oh, did I do this? Yeah, I did. So it would have been here if this thing hadn't collapsed, I guess. Part of me wonders if I wait long enough. Could I... just fall below and or I don't even need to wait. Nice, good landing. Woo, so many things. Black Hole Forge District, Eye Shrine District, Meltwater District, School District. A school? So that is Meltwater? Black Hole Forge controls. The Astron project requires a powerful, highly advanced warp core. How should we obtain it? Solution 2, we could craft a new advanced warp core inspired by the vessel's warp core. Abandoning the vessel's warp core and its casing means losing valuable knowledge. This is true, however, it's knowledge we have little hope of recovering. It would be best to relearn, I think. The greatest challenge here, I think, is we don't have the design for such a powerful core or any of the original crafters of the vessel's core. No, but Poke was apprenticed to Anana, who created the original design, and our Black Hole Forge is adept at crafting simpler cores. I believe I can be of use here. The vessel's warp core was created before my time, but Anona explained many of its designs to me. This is the safest path for our clan. Is the safest path the best one? Our goal is worth the risk. What is the goal? Is it though? We tried for so long to find something that I and others now believe might be impossible to find. If the search for the I is a futile one, we should choose the option with the least potential for harm. What is the I? I would very much like to craft such a powerful core. More relevantly, I believe the Black Hole Forge crew and I could recreate the basic design. There you are. Suspicious. I feel strange trying to recreate Anona's warp core without him. At times it still feels strange to no longer be his very young apprentice, and for the Black Hole Forge to be in my care, not his. Hypothesis. This will always feel strange, even though my time with him was short. I miss my old mentor and deeply. To have the chance to try is thrilling, but I don't want to disappoint everyone. I think I can do this, probably. But what if excitement has clouded my assessment of my own abilities? Was I wrong in volunteering to build it? I was born in this star system and never saw Anana's warp core with my own 3 eyes. I only know what he taught me. What if I've bitten off a larger portion than I can consume? I say that all the time. Word for word. Still, all I can give is my best, and as Anana would say, should my best prove insufficient, then we will find another way to achieve what's needed. I have Clary and Root in the Forge, and I have my clan. I am not alone. Where is this thing? Yeah. We could retrieve the warp core from the vessel. This would require a return to Dark Bramble Plume. My father said many good know my parish there. My mentor and his old mentor once discovered and studied an anglerfish fossil on Ember Twin. Using that knowledge, we could avoid the anglerfish entirely. I remember that anglerfish fossil. We used to play in Fossil Fish Cave when we were children on Ember Twin. What Melore and I learned from that fossil would theoretically help us evade that anglerfish, but our hypothesis was never tested on a live specimen. The vessel's warp core is broken. At best, recall this present when the vessel crashed said it sustained lethal injuries. There's no guaranteed reward for this risk. Perhaps we could still repair it. My grandmother told me there was little damage to assess the nature or extent of the damage. Even if it no longer functions, the old core could be a valuable blueprint, provided we're able to transport it back here. So this whole thing is the Astron project needs an advanced warp core. How can we do it? Some people are like, well, we could go back and retrieve it from the vessel, but it looks like they need to avoid the anglerfish. Maybe if we find Fossil Fish Cave or something, that'll help us with that. But then the other people are like, or we could just build it. We could just build another one. How's that sound? It looked like the forge... Is that where it came from? This is where it came from. What's the forge symbol? Whoops. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. School district. Meltwater, Eye Shrine, Forge District. Okay, it's that thing. But this had Forge controls. Black Hole Forge controls. Oh. Should I go to that? How would one get up there? I feel like this looks like it should be some kind of like elevator thing. Can we get up there? Lag? Oh. We are dropping so many frames. Do I have internet? We're heading through a black hole. It does seem that way. Ah, we ran out of internet. Hold on. Perfect. Perfect. Wait a sec. We'll BRB while this is happening, because it'll take a couple of minutes to kick in. So, BRB. If you can even hear me.
Take this pause to rejuvenate, stand, stretch, hydrate. We will be back in just a few moments.